What's up, YouTube? Today I got a review of Homefront. And you know, with all the hype that was leading up to this game, I was really expecting something special. And sadly, I was pretty disappointed. You know, the game as a whole is not bad. It has a very engaging story. The storyline is good, and from what I've probably played about half the campaign at this point, and it is decent. It's really, as I said, engaging. The graphics are okay. You know, it's nothing special, nothing I'd write home about. It's definitely subpar to COD, but better than Battlefield in the same genre. The hit detection is absolutely atrocious in single player. I have enemies, actually, I'm going to probably put some video on here of an enemy head glitching, ridiculous as that sounds, but it definitely happened. I do like some of the things about it. The variety of weapons I think is pretty neat. There's quite a bit you can pick up, and it doesn't always force you down a hallway to pick up a certain weapon over another one. The sound is pretty subpar for a shooter of this genre. Again, you know, if you're going to hype something up like this and say it's going to be a contender with Battlefield and with Call of Duty, you better seriously bring it. And they, as far as I'm concerned, did not. It doesn't live up to the hype. Another thing I noticed is it's super slow. The walking around campaign, and that transitions in the multiplayer too. It's actually pretty slow paced. You move slow. It's actually even if you're coming from Call of Duty, you're gonna feel like you're crawling, and if you're coming from Battlefield like I am, it's even slower than Battlefield, which is crazy enough. Kind of onto the multiplayer, or actually, I'd like to mention one more thing about the single player, which I'm absolutely, completely and utterly amazed at how much frickin' product placement they have in this game. It is unreal. There's White Castle signs everywhere, there's Hooter signs, and it's like, you know, you are selling this, THQ is selling all this product placement, and they're still cornholing you guys who are buying this used, who don't have an online pass. It's just unbelievable how greedy these guys are getting at a corporate level with these games. They hype this thing up, then they put product placement in there. They're making a ton of money on this already. And then, to top that off, you know, they're charging for the online pass for those folks who buy it used. Unbelievable in my opinion. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. The whole game industry is trending towards that at this point in time, and that's a rant for another day. Multiplayer, it's not bad. It's not good either. This would probably be, in my opinion, kind of on the level of Medal of Honor. I really didn't care for that online gameplay at all. The map design goes from good in this game to absolutely atrocious. Some of the maps are wide open, which is great when your character doesn't move extra slow like this game does. There's some tight maps, but they are just inundated with camping snipers and guys sitting in corners left, right, and center. There are so many blind corners in this game that there's a major problem with guys camping, sitting on their ass in a corner somewhere, and just racking up kill streaks and then raping with their kill streaks. And that's just, you know, it's something that's a transition from Call of Duty. Why don't play it? Call of Duty kids, you'll probably enjoy that, definitely. It's that style of gameplay. I personally don't care for it. The same thing as in single player, there's really bad hit detection in multiplayer. Headshot always wins, just like every other game, but you can literally pump 20 rounds into some dude's back and have him come around and one-toke you with the hip fire from a sniper rifle, and it really reminds you of Medal of Honor and how overpowered the sniper rifles were in that game. And, you know, I played with a sniper rifle for a bit today. It's really easy to use. It's got an ACOG scope on it, and so you can use this as an assault rifle, which I foresee happening. Everybody's probably going to move to that at some point in time. I'm really pissed off that they don't have any kind of hardcore mode in this game. I really wish that there was some sort of hardcore available, because you do have to pump a shitload of rounds into somebody to kill them, which is not the style of gameplay I like. And I know a lot of people that I play with, they don't care for that either. Some people are into that, and you know, the people transitioning to this from Halo will probably not see a big change. The vehicles in this game are actually done pretty well. They're pretty reminiscent of Battlefield. They don't move as quickly, and they're kind of clunky, but you can get by pretty well if you're used to a Battlefield style of play. And you know, it is pretty cool, but the problem with the vehicles in this game is there's really not a whole lot of countering you can do to them. If someone wants to sit back with a gunner and camp with a vehicle, they can rack up kill streaks all day long. I mean, they're just going to sit back there and pound the enemy team. You know, and I've seen people doing this, and I've actually done it a couple times already. The vehicles are pretty overpowered, and there's not a whole lot you can do to at this point in time. You know, and I don't know if there's going to be unlocks later on down the line. You know, most of the people, again, game day launch, the highest I've seen in game is like a level 30. Most of the people are not high up yet, and maybe there are some unlocks at some point in time that are going to go for that. But as of right now, there's not a whole lot of countering for the vehicles, and you can just destroy with them. And you know, it's good if you like that, and it's bad if you're a ground pounder. And I've been playing primarily the ground control mode, and which is similar to a Call of Duty Domination or a Battlefield Conquest. They're real similar. They're pretty cool, actually. It's cool modes. Standard team deathmatch and standard, I would call it the domination mode. And you know, with all that being said, bottom line is this game it's all right. I wouldn't run out and spend $60 on it, if you want my opinion. It's not worth it. It's subpar for being as hyped as it is. For the amount of hype that this game has received, it should be in the, you know, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Halo range of good games. And it's just not on that tier of being badass. It's a subpar shooter. It's actually probably a little worse than Medal of Honor in my opinion. And I'm gonna give it 2 stars. So everybody, thanks for watching. If you don't already subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be doing more game reviews as new games come out now. Thanks for watching.